Dear all, how are you? I hope that you are fine. So, welcome you all to my class. Today, I'm going to take this class for the student of class 9 and 10 from your EFT textbook. The student, the beginning of my presentation, I've given my introduction that I'm Muhammad Ismail Hussain, Assistant Teacher, Government Jubilee High School, Sunamganj, is going to conduct this class. In the beginning, I'm going to show you some pictures. Please notice the pictures. What are the pictures about? I hope that you will agree that these pictures are of our nature and environment. Isn't it? Yes. So, dear student, our today's topic is nature and environment. It's in unit 5 and lesson 1. The title of our topic is The Greed of the Mighty Rivers. Learning outcomes. What will we learn after this lesson? We hope that after this lesson we will learn to comprehend and summarize texts, to ask and answer questions, to say the meaning of keywords. Okay, dear students, here is a story of a lady named Meherjan. Okay, in this picture you can see that some sites that Meherjans belonged to, but for the mighty river Podda, she lost her everything. So before going to read this text, I am going to present some keywords that will help you to understand the text. First word is erosion. What do you understand by erosion? Yes, a picture of erosion is given, has been given here, and I also have given here a sentence with the word erosion. Meherjan lost all his property due to river erosion. So what is the meaning of erosion? Erosion means the process of eroding or being eroded by wind, water or other natural agents. Another keyword is embankment. What do you understand by embankment? Yes. I have given you can see a picture of embankments. Meherjan lives in a slum on the Shirajganj town's protection embankment. So, the meaning of embankment is a wall of stone or earth made to, a wall of stone or earth made to keep water back. Whisper. What do you mean by whisper? Whisper means to speak very quietly to somebody so that other people cannot hear what one is saying. So let's make a sentence using this word. The boy whispered me, "Don't believe a selfish friend." Yes, in this picture we can see that a boy is whispering. Next, our next keyword is roar. Yes, you can see a tiger and it's roaring. So what is the meaning of roar? I think that you will be able to understand the meaning of roar: to make a loud, deep, harsh sound of tiger, river or any other animals. Tiger or any other animals or river. Harsh sound, okay? So dear student, let's go to the slide and see slum. What do you understand by slum? Yes, you can see a picture of slum. Meherjan lives in a slum on the Shirajganj town protection embankment. So, what is the meaning of slum? Yes, a overcrowded urban areas inhabited by very poor people. An overcrowded urban area inhabited by very poor people. Then unsteady. What do you mean by unsteady? Yes, you can see a flame and it's unsteady. The flame of this candle is unsteady, isn't it? So what does unsteady mean? Yes, unsteady means a liable to fall or shake. A level to fall or shake. Then Q or another Q is demolish. What do you mean by demolish? Yes, demolish mean, yes, you can see a picture. In this picture you can see a building has been demolished. The greedy Jamuna has demolished Meherjans all happiness. Okay. So what is the meaning of demolish? To pull or knock down something. To pull or knock down something is demolish. So dear student, let's go to the text and read this out. Here, Meherjan lives in a slum on a Shirajganj town production embankment. Her polythene roofed shelter looks like case. She is nearly 45 but looks more than her age. In front of her shelter, she is trying to make a fire to cook the day's only meal. Her weak hands tremble as she adds some fallen leaves and stir to the fire. The whispering wind from the river Jamuna makes the fire unsteady. The dancing flame remained Meherjan of the turmoil of her life. Not long ago, Meherjan had everything: a family, cultivable land, and cattle. The erosion of Jamuna greedily consumed all her landed property. It finally claimed her only shelter during the last monsoon. It took the river only a day to devour Meher's house, trees, vegetable garden, and the bamboo bush. She had a happy family once. Over the years, she lost her husband and her family to disease, the cruel hunger and poverty brought to the family. Now she is the only one left to live on with the loss and the pain. The greedy Jamuna has shattered her dreams and happiness. So dear student, the next part, there are thousands other waiting to share the same fate like Meherjan. Bangladesh is a land of river, some of whose banks overflow or erode during monsoon. Erosion is the harsh reality for the people living along the river banks. During each monsoon, many more villages are threatened by the mighty rivers like the Jamuna, the Padma, and the Meghna. It is estimated that river erosion makes at least 1 lakh people homeless every year in Bangladesh. In fact, river erosion is one of the main danger caused by climate change. If we can't take prompt action to adapt to climate change, there will be thousands of more Meherjans in our towns and villages every year. This is the text, student. So we have read the text, and now we can get some question here. We may answer them. I hope that you will be able to answer them. If you need, you may read on the text once again. So let's see the question. What is given here to answer? What does Meherjan use to make fire for cooking her meals? What does Meherjan use to make fire for cooking her meals? Next question is, what property did Meherjan lose due to river erosion? Question number C, what do you know about Meherjan's family? Question number D, in which season the river erosion most likely to occur? Question number E, why is the phrase greedy Jamuna used to describe the river? What greed do you notice in the description? Okay, we have noticed this question. Now let's find out the answer. I hope that you know the answers, but I am also giving these answers for your understanding. Our first question was, what was Meherjan used to make fire for cooking her meals? Yes, I think that you will be agree with me that she used fallen leaves and straw to make fire for cooking. Our second question was, what property Meherjan lost due to river erosion? What property Meherjan lost during river erosion? Due to river erosion. Yes, our answer is, due to river erosion, she lost all her family members, property, and her shelter as well. Isn't it? Right. Our third question is, what do you know about Meherjan's family? What do you know about Meherjan's family? Yes, we can answer in this way. It's tragic that she has no family now. She lives alone. Once she had a happy family, her husband and offsprings. But all have died of disease caused from hunger and poverty. Our fourth question was, which season river erosion most likely occurs? Which season? The answer is, river erosion occurs mostly like in the monsoon. River erosion occurs most likely in the monsoon. Right. Then, question number E. Why is the phrase greedy Jamuna used to describe the river? What greed do you notice in the description? Why? Yes, Meherjan is always victim of river erosion. In the description, Jamuna greed for houses, trees, vegetable garden, bamboo bush, etc. is noticed. In this way, we can answer all these questions. Okay, dear student, for our to check our understanding, I have also given here a text with some gaps. I also have given some alternative words, some words here to use. Try to use these words and fill up the gaps of the text so that it makes a sense. So, dear student, let's read the text first, then try ourselves to complete it. Meherjan is a typical Dash woman who lives in a slum. She lost her shelter and properties. Dash the erosion of river Jamuna. She also lost her family. Her husband had died of disease caused by poverty and a dash. Now she is only dash. Like Meherjan, there are many people who have become the dash of river erosion. River erosion is still posing dash to the lives and properties of thousands of people living dash. River are also likely victims of river erosion. Each year, about dash people become homeless due to river erosion in Bangladesh. Meherjan's life is just one dash of how climate change dashed the river of thousands of people. Okay, dear student, I have read the text and now you will try to answer this. I am also helping you. Let's see what will be the answer. Meherjan is a typical Daesh woman, typical homeless woman who lives in slum. She lost her shelter and properties. That's the erosion of river Jamuna. Due to the কারণে, তাই না? She also lost her family. Her husband had died of disease caused by poverty and shortage of life and shortage of food. Now she is only slum dweller. Only a slum dweller. Like Meherjan, there are many people who have become the victims of river erosion. River erosion is still posing death to the life and properties, posing threats to the life and properties of thousands of people living close to rivers. People living close to rivers are most likely victims of river erosion. Each year, about 1 lakh people become homeless due to river erosion in Bangladesh. Meherjan's life is just one example of how climate change affects the lives of thousands of people. We have completed the text. Now, the student, I have brought some MCQ question for you. I think that this will be very easy for you to understand, to answer. What does adapt mean? Adapt means adjust, unchanged, course, dam. Which one? I think that adapt means adjust. Isn't it? Yes, it's adjust. Sorry. Then embankment represents what? Embankment represents dam, river, erosion, or quiver. Dam. Right. Embankment represents dam. The river Jamuna has consumed the cultivable land, houses, bamboo bush of Meherjan. All of the above answers. Yes, all the above. Cultivable land, houses, and bamboo bush of Meherjan. All of these things consumed by the river Jamuna. So, dear student, this was everything for this time. I'm going to sum up these passages. What we have learned from this? We have learned about the life of Meherjan, who is a slum dweller, who lost everything of her life because of river erosion. Now, so dear students, we have read the text, and I expect that you will write 10 sentences at your home about merit and demerit of floods. Okay, merit and demerit of floods. This is your homework. So dear student, no more today. Stay fine, stay safe at home. Thank you very much. বন্ধ করো।